You'll notice that last week I didn't make a video. Well, I had a full-on mental breakdown last week. I mean, everything. Anxiety, depression, everything. The whole world felt like it was coming down on me. And I've never felt like that before. And, I mean, it's not good. Not good at all. I didn't want to make this video. I mean, come on, yeah. I didn't want to come on and be all depressing and which is the main part of the reason why I didn't do a video last week, because I was just a blubbering mess. And it's been coming on for a while, for about a year now. I've been a bit depressed. I wake up in the morning earlier than the wife, because I have to sort her out in the morning. I have to stretch her arms and get her working, make sure her body works all right. And I've been doing that for 12 years now. And we've got the boat. Got a lot of money to pay off. And I mean, that's the least of my troubles. A lot of it stems from my childhood. And to be truthful with you, which I did say that I'd always try and be truthful, I had a crap upbringing. I was abused, both physically and the other way that you're not allowed to mention on YouTube. When I was a child, and moved from house to house. My mum, several boyfriends and husbands. You know, I always had a stepdad in the house, and my dad was missing. My mum died when I was 19, which, of course, that messes you up, doesn't it? And that, you know, it led me on in my early 20s. I got a drug habit. I was taking one of the very, 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 very naughty drugs, let's just say that. And I basically just messed my life up in my early 20s. But I pulled through it all. I came out the other end. I've been clean. What will it be now? 20 years, 26 years I've been clean now. And the girlfriend I had at the time when I was on the drugs, when I first met my wife now, about a year into our relationship, I got a phone call from my brother, and she'd stayed on the drugs with my ex, and she overdosed and died. And that, that hit me. I've got an ex-wife and a child that I haven't seen for 27, 28 years. Hang on a minute. That way. Thank you. Come here. Where was I? Yeah, so, woe is me generally. But I pulled through it all. I've got a wonderful wife. And my life has, it's been quite good. But, like I said, the last year or so, when I wake up early, I generally wake up a couple of hours before Gemma, if not more. I'm one of those stupid people that wakes up at 4 or 5 in the morning, just naturally. And, you listen to some music, have a little cry to yourself. And I didn't think anything of it. And then last Monday, I was just sat there on the sofa. And I just broke down. I wasn't particularly thinking of anything. And I just felt like the world was getting on top of me. And I sat there crying to myself for half an hour, and in the end I had to go wake Gemma up. And I was a mess. I was pacing up and down. I just couldn't control anything. I'd never felt like that before in my life. It was horrible. And I'd like to say that I've come out the other end of it, but I haven't. It's mental health is a bad thing. My ex was schizophrenic, so I know how mental health can affect you. But it's never happened to me. I've always been the strong one. I've always been the like I say, there's been that much crap happened to me in my life that I've always had to be strong. But I think that was the trouble. I think I've just kept everything in. I've just kept everything in, and it just hit me. Come on, you. And it hit me really bad. Oh, I didn't want to cry in this video. But I realised slowly over the last 10 years I've been pushing everybody away. I don't really speak to my family anymore. My sisters and my brothers. My dad's dead, my mum's dead. It's just the amount of friends I've got now I can probably count on one hand, you know, real friends. And when I was sat there, it was like, who can I speak to? And that's my fault. I've got nobody at the moment. I've got Gemma, but she's got her own problems, and she doesn't want to see me bloody the way I was. She didn't know what to do. She seemed like she was like a rabbit in the headlights, you know. The old, oh my God, you know, this person that's always been nice and happy and usually pulls me through things. I help her sort her head out many a times. And then I was the one on the other end. But don't worry, I'm not going to do anything naughty. I've never been that way. It's just, I mean, I'm getting older. You might call it a midlife crisis, maybe. I don't know. But I think how it started was I was thinking about how me and Gemma have been together. I think it's 22 years now, 21 or 22 years, I can't remember. She'll kick my ass for not remembering. And I thought, in another 22 years, I'm going to be 70. And well, like I say, everything just hit me all at once. My head was all over. I didn't know what to think, didn't know what to do. I was pacing up and down. I wanted to get away. I wanted to stay. I didn't want to be in the boat. I needed to be in the boat. It was just confusing for me and everybody around me. And I got some happy pills from the doctor, but you know, it slows your anxiety down, and but I didn't mean to depress you all, but that's where my life is at the moment. That's the reason why I didn't put a video up last week. And I was planning on just not saying anything and trying to do a video, you know, a normal one. But yeah, I'm just sensitive. Bit too sensitive, eh, Jaeger? But I'll pull through it. I know I will. But I just can't do anything at the moment. I've got little jobs and stuff I'm meant to be doing, but I just can't. And I think I'm too inside myself at the moment.